saving windows and doors.
All eyes will be on Wall Street this morning following yesterday's shocking free fall. The Dow fell nearly 1,000 points in less than a half an hour, but recovered to a loss of nearly 348 points by the close. Joining us by phone to talk more about that problem yesterday is stock expert Paula Albertson. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning, Ginger. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for joining us this morning. First, we want to talk about yesterday's Shikra-like free fall on Wall Street yesterday. We understand that a typo is partially to blame because someone apparently typed a B instead of an M.
Yeah, that was one thing that they talked about, that any trade between 2:40 p.m. and 3 o'clock will be wiped out today if it was lower than 60%. But I don't really think that that's really the problem. I think it's just a preview of what's going to happen in the future. Well, I think today you're going to see a bigger sell-off.
Okay, and talk about what we're seeing happening on the other side of the world in Greece. How do they fit into all of this?
Well, Greece fits into it very big. In fact, all the European markets fit into this. Today, more protests in Greece, a little bit calmer this morning in Greece, but still affecting the markets in Asia. Asia's down this morning, so we can anticipate if Asian markets are down, then our markets will be down too. But it's not just, it's a coupling of a lot of things, Ginger. And the analogy to me is you're standing on a staircase, and one thing happens, such as we almost had an attempt, or we had an attempt in New York on a bombing. We had the volcanoes in Europe. Now we have Greece going on. And you're standing on the staircase and you're being nudged down the stairs, and all of a sudden these things start happening, the oil spill, the unrest in the EU community. And once you go down that staircase, everything goes to, in a handbag.
Yeah, well, it sounds like some of the steps on the staircase are missing. Move ahead to today, when the markets actually opened this morning. What does it mean for the average investor? A lot of people are very nervous this morning, and some of us may have that trigger finger reaction.
Yes, and I think, my advice that I gave to my clients that are still in the market is, I really do think, I did a press release on March 2nd that said, there was a correction in the cards coming, and within weeks to come, and here we are, on May 8th, and today's, yesterday we saw the start of what's going to happen, and I think it's not too bad to be too trigger happy. I know you've got to kind of step back and take a look at it, but most certainly if you are in risk type markets, I think especially in your 401ks, and if you can't move that money to safety, then at least get online with your 401k.
Yeah.
Try to move as much as your age, like if you're 60 years old, move that portion to maybe a fixed income strategy until we get some settling in the market. And that's really my advice. The problem with that, Ginger, is I think there will be a lot of trading going on this morning, and subsequently the markets could be shut down as early as noon.
All right, we'll just have to take a wait-and-see approach, especially when the markets open this morning. Paula
right, I think we have to take... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. We wish we had more time to chat with you.
Thanks, Ginger.